There are two ways to specify the schema of a data frame manually. One is to use a data definition language formatted string. So let's take a look in Wikipedia what a data definition language is. So data definition or data description language, also called DDL, is a syntax to define the data structure or the database schema. So let us take a look how a DDL looks like. We can see down here that in fact we have to specify the name of the column, the data type, and we can also specify if the values in those columns are allowed to have null values. So let's go back to Apache Spark and see how we can specify the schema of a data frame using a DDL formatted string. So currently we can see here that the schema is integer and everything is nullable. So let's add a column here and set val customer schema equal. Now if we take a look, we will then create all the columns available here and with the data type available in the data type column. So let's start. The first column is the C customer is of type long. The second one is C customer ID is of type string. The third one is C currency demo sk is also of type long, and C current hdemo sk is also of type long. So I will first stop here to show you how this looks like. So what I've done till now, we defined the first four columns and specified the right data type. So let's apply this schema to our data frame. First, let me execute this route to make sure there's no error there. Okay, this is great. Now let's copy this cell, copy cell, and down here you can insert this cell again. Now val customer, now we will remove the infer schema option and specify the schema manually by saying use the customer schema and run this. Now you can see that because we specified only 4 columns, Apache Spark only read for the four first column available in our data file. So let's take a look into the content of the customer data frame right now. Customer.show, and you can see that the name that we specified are now available. I already created the full customer schema string. So let me just copy it and put it there. Let me do something like that, copy and paste. So I've defined everything we need, all the columns And now let's execute this. And let's read our file again. And let's take a look at the first 5 rows. Yep. There we go. Now all the columns have names and the right data type. So this is a way to specify the schema of a data frame using a data language description formatted string. So what we have to do, we must create a string name, and this string contains all the columns. So the column's name followed by the data type of the column. And then we use the schema method of the data frame reader and passed this string as parameter. And Apache Spark will apply the name and the type we defined in this string to the data frame. There's also a third way to define the schema of the data frame, and we'll take a look at it now.